Hello, my name is Richard. I'm with Sewer Sluice. Today I'm at 26748 Colvin Lane in Wilsonville. And this is the second part of a sewer scope. My first scope, I scoped it all the way to lateral, and the USB failed, or the battery of the monitor. So we have a new video, different monitor, and our camera's sitting at the lateral here. We're going to go ahead and have the inside of the residence flush. There is a flat spot in the street that's holding some water. We're going to show how it drains at the lateral and then pull back to that troubled area of concern and try to determine if it's worthy of a repair or just leave it the way it is. We're going to go ahead and flush at this time. Okay, we just flushed the toilet, and we did on the previous scope as well. You're going to see that it's going to drain. It's going to have decent flow even though it's hitting the flat spot in the street, that it is still draining pretty decently at the lateral, and then another set of standing water is out in the street. Now the previous scope in the report says major belly. You can see it's got pretty good flow here. And the other, instead of major belly, it's only about 18 inches that I found in distance, and about an inch of standing water in the 4-inch PVC pipe. There is some sediment buildup at the bottom of the belly, and would recommend a hydrojetting. There's two options here: dig up the whole street and correct the slope and grade for an inch of standing water, or you just clean it out every few years and continue to live with the short amount of standing water in the pipe. You can see that the toilet flush is draining. We'll go ahead and pull back in a moment here. I'm going to give an opportunity for everything to drain, then we'll show the belly. And as I'm pulling back in the belly, you will see the top of my camera lens, which is 1 3/8 in diameter. You'll see the top of the pipe, so it does indicate it's about an inch of standing water in a 4-inch diameter pipe. And it's only about 1.5 feet, 18 inches long, not 3 feet in the street. From my findings, it's only about 18 inches of the pipe out of a total, 60 feet to the lateral here from the crawl space. We're going to go and pull back and show that that belly, and then I will talk to the buyer and the seller involved and tell them what my opinion is of the findings. Okay, as I slowly pull back, you'll see the camera go underwater. Here's where the belly begins, but as I'm pulling back, each time I pull back, you can see the top of the pipe here. So we're literally talking about a small amount of water that's bellied out here. Let's go ahead and flush one more time, just to show how the water rises but then descends back when it drains in the lateral. Okay, we flushed the toilet. We're going to see the water work its way towards the belly and also drain out the lateral. Here it comes. So there's no doubt the water will rise, but then it'll descend as it's draining out. So I can see the lateral up ahead and the belly, so it's a minimal amount of standing water in there. There is quite a bit of sediment buildup around the walls of the PVC pipe and the ABS as we pull back, so it would benefit from a hydrojetting if they can get a clean out installed in the front yard, which I'll recommend if they cannot find one in the crawl. The crawl space is not a ideal area to do a jetting. Being the point of access and everything with the hoses, it'd be extremely difficult. We're going to go ahead and pull back. You see as I'm pulling back, there's some debris on the outer walls, but everything else is draining and functioning properly. So yes, there is a flat spot in the street leading to the lateral, but it looks like it's an inch or less of standing water at all times in a 4-inch diameter. To me, in my opinion, it's not worthy of a repair. Just something that needs to be cleaned out. You can see all this debris in here. Would definitely benefit from a cleaning.